So in this video, we will be teaching you how to install a Puroflo non-air gap drinking water faucet. The installation process for other brands of drinking water faucets should generally be the same, but in this video, we are using the Puroflo brand. The first thing you'll need before you start installing the faucet is a hole near your sink. A sink sprayer may be disconnected and used for faucet installation, or you can drill your own hole. When drilling, please keep in mind that protective eyewear is strongly suggested. A ½ inch hole is required for non-air gap faucets. If you have a porcelain surface, use a carbide tip drill. If you have a stainless steel surface, use a chassis punch or a hole saw. Inside the Puroflo box, you will receive the following items. The first is the faucet itself. Next, we have the metal washer. Then we have the rubber washer. Next is the base plate. The hex nut, the lock washer, the sleeve, the olive, the brass nut, and depending on which package you order, you may receive a faucet quick connect fitting. So the first step in actual installation process is attaching the rubber washer under your base plate. After that, slide your faucet over the base plate so that the rubber washer is on the bottom. Then simply slide the faucet through the sprayer hole or the hole that you drilled. Now that you've finished the top portion of the installation, take the metal washer and slide it up to the underside of the hole. Then, take the lock washer and slide it up as well. Finally, take your hex nut and tighten it up all the way to the lock washer. This is what your faucet should look like up until this point of installation. For ease of demonstration for the next part, we uninstalled the faucet from the makeshift sink. The final step is connecting the tubing to the faucet. Remember that the tubing is not included in the faucet set. Slide the brass nut and the olive onto the outside of the tubing and then fit the sleeve into one end of the tubing. Connect the end of the tubing that has the sleeve with the end of the faucet, making sure that the tubing fits all the way in. Then, slide the olive and the brass nut up and secure the nut. Another way to connect the tubing and the faucet is with a quick connect fitting. Simply screw one end of the fitting onto the faucet and then attach the tubing to the other end of the fitting. You may want to use Teflon tape if you choose to connect the fitting this way.